Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. It's Mr. Win. Today I'm going to show you how to graph linear equation in the form of y equal mx plus b. It's actually pretty simple, but because it is IXL and some of my students sort of might have a hard time with where to plot the point and how to draw the line on that kind of stuff. So I thought I would demonstrate. So if you already know how to do this, then you're more than welcome to just skip over this video and just go straight to your practice. Okay, so let's get started. To graph an equation in y equal mx plus b, we want to always start with the point, right? And then we'll use the slope to get to the next point. Well, the point that is given to us here is actually the y-intercept, right? Which is the -4. So you would start on the y-axis at -4 here, and then you would use the slope of rise over run. So 1 is rise and 6 is run, right? And if it's positive, you're going to go up and to the right. So you start at -4, you're going to rise 1, and you're going to run 6, right? So you're really going to have to do some counting here and make sure you don't skip any lines, right? Or skip any values. And that's usually, if you made a mistake, that's probably the reason. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start at -4 down here. So you want to go to -4, and once you hover over it, it's got the little point. You can click on it, right? So it gives you the starting point there. And now from there, you're going to go up 1 and then count to the right 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can tell, the lines start changing. The slope is changing when you're changing the value, right? So rise 1, run 1, run 2, run 3, run 4, run 5, run 6. As you can see, the smaller the value is, the flatter the line. So once you are there at your destination, click again, and then it will automatically connect the points for you, and you are done. Hit submit. All right, let's watch that one more time, okay? So we're going to start here with this equation, -8x plus 1. We're going to start at +1 on the y-axis, okay, because that's the y-intercept. So it's going to be right here. And then now the slope of -8. -8, it could also be written as -8 over 1. So this would be your rise over run, right? Oh, they both start with an R, so I'm better write it all out. Rise over run. Okay. So now, I tend to, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you rise up or down, but this negative sign need to be applied one time. Okay. So if you're going to rise with the negative, you're going to rise down. And if you're gonna run negative, you're gonna run to the left. But you can only do it one time. You can only use the negative one time. Okay. So here, let's just rise down and run to the right. Okay. So because I could rise down 8, so I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't stop there. You gotta run 1 to the right. And so it's really, and then click the point. It's really easy to check. If your slope is negative, your line will be going downward from left to right, right? So it has a downward direction, okay? So this is going downward direction because it's a negative slope. So that's a quick way to check to see if you have sort of traveled correctly, okay? Submit. Let's do it again. I'm probably going to do a couple more and then we're good, right? Because the rest of the practice is just like this, right? So, excuse me. All right, what is the slope here? The slope is -x. Well, -x is the same as -1x. So we know the slope is -1. Well, -1 can also be written as -1 over 1, right? You always have to rise and run. Okay, so we're going to either rise down 1 and then run to the right, or rise up 1 and run to the left. Okay, so you have to apply that negative sign. And then here we begin at -5. Don't forget the negative with the number, right? So we begin at -5 on the y-axis, so -4, -5, right there. Click a point, and then I'm going to go down 1 to the right one, down 1 to the right one. Okay, so as you can see, the line is going downward. Now, what if you want to go the other way? Up 1 to the left one. You see, it's still the same line. So it doesn't really matter just as long as you make the slope negative. Okay, and then click Submit. Awesome. Let's do one more, and I think maybe I'll jump level after this to see if we get anything more interesting, okay? I don't think we will, but all right, let's start at -5 here. And the slope is -1/9. That means I'm gonna rise. I think I better go. It doesn't matter. I can go down one to the right 9, right? Or up one to the left 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right there. Up one, or you can go down one to the right 9, and it's still gonna be the same. Okay, so it's the same line whether you travel up or down. Just make sure your slope is negative. Hit submit. All right, I'm gonna jump level to see what we get. No, we didn't get anything interesting. It's still the same thing. So let's do one more. -4. That's where I'm starting, and then I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna travel up because if I'm travel right, I'm way down here. So I'm gonna travel up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need my slope to be negative, so I'm gonna travel to the left 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my point. Okay, so up 5 to the left 6, and then hit submit. All right, make sure you count. Okay, make sure you count. Up 5 doesn't mean you go to 5 and you plot the point. Up 5 means you travel 5 spaces. I kind of forgot to mention that because I think I've seen students go, oh, it's 5, so I go all the way up to here. No, that is not the way to do it. You got to count your slope. Okay, your slope tells you how many steps you need to take to get to the next point. Submit. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorial video. Have a great day. Bye bye.